Hello everyone. I realized my mic was actually on this whole time. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't saying anything funny, you know, like practicing the unique New York. So that was my bad. Oh well, it was silent anyway. Hello everyone. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up. We have Kenny. Hello Kenny and Jill. Good morning. And Brandy, Crystal and Mona. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Mandy, did I say hi? You get, no, I get it. Mandy gets the first hi. Okay, hi Mandy. All right, let's see, who else, Hello Ams, hello Ethan. Ethan is in the house today. We are coloring a page from the coloring lamp, and right there, screen name Colors, that is Ethan. He is one of the partners for the coloring lamp. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask him. Good morning, Sheena. Let's see, scroll up. Oh, Ev, good morning, Ev, and thank you. There they go. Emily Hart, Emily Paul, Emily
colon
Paul.
underscore
Yes,
Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Paul colon underscore Emily Paul colon underscore Emily Paul colon underscore Emily Hart colon underscore Emily Hart.
Let's see. Did I miss anybody else up? Okay, let's scroll down. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Brandy. Okay, hi Tracy, Shannon. Hi Shannon. And Steve and Barbara. Hello, hello. Let's see. Okay, I think I got everyone. Okay. Hi, Beth. Hi, Noelia. Okay, so before we jump in on the lamp, you can see it's already partially colored. What I'm hoping to do is I still need to do the top part, so we're gonna work on that today if you wanna finish that with me. The link, if you wanna check out the coloring lamp, there's now 2 sizes available, so the link for that is in the description below. But before we jump in on that, I wanted to share some happy mail that came yesterday. Some very, very happy mail. Let's see, got my color charts here.
Come down with the color.
Yeah, just shut it before you mix it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the sound is better when it's open.
Great.
Okay, so first things first. Coloring planner came in the mail, so that's super exciting. Plus now, if you haven't seen it, I posted a review of some new rollerball pens, which are gonna be great in here, as well as some art markers and some paper. But if you wanna find out if I thought that these art markers are better than Posca, I'll give you a hint, it's a little surprising and hasty.
Teaser.
Huh?
Teaser. Is it better? Right.
Oh, a teaser. I thought you were saying like, because Brian calls them our teaser.
Oh.
So I thought you like shortened it even more and made it yours to call them teasers.
No.
The teasers.
No.
But so that's the coloring planner there. And then the wonderful Ev sent me some happy mail. Hi, Sarah. We have the wax Posca pastel, so you can see my light there. So I'm super excited to try these ones out. I guess she must have pre-ordered this one a while ago, but I was pretty excited about it. It is the Johanna Basford 2022 coloring calendar. Aw, Deb, I hope you feel better soon. But this is the coloring calendar, so this is for 2022, which is super awesome. And what is that, the pièce de résistance? The Mitsubishi Uni pencils. I was like, oh my gosh, I have been slammed with work lately and I have not had a chance to play with them yet, but check out this case. Like, it looks like it's leather, it is plastic, right? I love Happy Mail. And you turn it around, it's a lot like the case that Renee makes, but you open it up, you've got the list of all the pencils here. You ordered it 3 months ago, oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, because they must like set up to release the calendar and the planner at the same time. But look at these, it's got all of the little things that pop forward, but they're so pretty. But I'd love to hear what everybody else thinks about them too if you have them already. Yes, uni pencils. I know, like I said, I haven't had a chance to even swatch them yet. Like, I am so excited. I think I'm gonna try and find some time to do that today, but I was just like, holy heck, it's so fancy. So thank you, Ev. That was incredibly happy mail. It was completely unexpected. I was just like, wait, what? Now I just got to get my post office to, get me my packages on time. Good morning, Catherine. Okay, so let us pull up our coloring lamp page here. So this page is from the newer, slightly larger lamp. In fact, let me grab some of the pieces here so I can show you. The wood. Are they? Okay, cool. haven't even, like, I did just a quick swatch test on the sheet that I was working on for work, but I couldn't get to it. I was like, oh. So yeah, they are a wax-based pencil. I looked that up, and they are definitely a harder lead. So they released the larger size. They released the larger size for the lamp. And as you can see, it has a really nice wood finish on it, and the feet on this one, look at those. Those are super nice. And then it's got 3 magnets for the top and bottom, so there's no wobble on your page whatsoever. And then it comes with a light fixture that goes in the bottom that changes color. And then the way that it works is when this is done, you fit it in these rings and then you use magnets to attach it to it. If you want to see it all set up, because honestly my camera doesn't sit high enough for me to show it to you, aw, thanks, Brandy. But you can see both of the different coloring lamps on the Let's Talk that showed off the studio, because I had them both set up there. But you can, there's not just mine either. There's loads of other artists that have been involved with it, and you can find all of those over on the website. So the link is in the description below, or you can go to, aw, thanks, Ev. It's big, it's real big. Oh, thanks, Ethan. Yeah, I had fun with it. I've got all of the Arteza Everblends now, so it offered like a huge range of colors, and I'm super excited. You use alcohol markers on them, and in fact, I tested it out, and the reason that you use alcohol markers, so I wanted to add some Posca highlights on the ocean scene one, which I posted a while ago, all finished, so that one's, I think, on my Instagram or my stories. I'll have to look. If it's not, I should save it as a highlight on my stories. But anyway, I had tested using Posca on it, and the reason that alcohol versus something like paint or pencils works better on here is because when you put something like paint or something that's really thick, it's not, the light doesn't go through it as well. So what you need is something like the alcohol markers where the light shines through. That way the colors pop and make it even more vibrant versus something where the light doesn't travel past. Aw, thanks, Kenny. Aww. Thank you, everyone. I also have my coffee here with me. So I got really excited when this one showed up, so I actually colored a lot of this off stream, but I'll kind of show you what I did here. So you got all the flowers and then the birds, and then I tried to design this one almost kind of like with a 70s, kind of 60s macrame lamp style. I'm getting a little bit of shine there from the light, but like normally on macrame, you'd have like some sort of lacy design, but I did like individual little mandala designs. And so this is what we are going to be coloring today. Hi, Hannah. This is what we're gonna be coloring today. But yeah, it's huge size and it's gorgeous when it's put together. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So yeah. So gel pens are also a no-no because then the light won't shine through those, but alcohol markers are perfect for it, whether they're Copics, Everblends, Ohuhus, or the myriad of other brands. And actually you can see here, so you can see where I used lots of, this pink bird especially, I used a lot. So the reason that this works for a lamp with alcohol markers, and you don't have to worry about it, you know, the paper getting too hot or anything, is there is actually a protective plastic coating on the inside, on the part where the light bulb faces. So you actually, when you're coloring with the markers, you don't have to worry about it bleeding through either. You should, Kenny. So it's, like I said, the link is in the description below. And Ethan, I seem to remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but is the website running a sale on it right now? Like, are they 10% off, I think? I think so. I did not go to the website this morning. I should have double checked before I said that. But, so normally I would lay this flat on my desk to color it, but those of you who know how I stream, because you can see the setup in the thing, in the studio tour also, I have tripod legs to contend with. So we are going to, but I mean, you can see just how large it is. I mean, there's my hand if you're looking in the little camera there. So it stretches across the whole desk, but it looks awesome when it's all set up. Oh, they're not from Ev. Oh, they all came together. I must have missed the thing. Catherine, they're from you? Oh, Catherine, thank you. They all, like, they came as different packages, and like the post office handed a bunch of them, and I must have totally missed the slip. Okay, so calendar is from Ev. Catherine, you're amazing. I must have totally missed that. I'm telling you, it's been pure chaos with the post office. When I went yesterday, the mail that gets shipped to our house, we had like 3 packages missing. We hadn't gotten anything in a week because our regular mail guy is on vacation, and the person who was filling in for him wasn't giving anybody their correct keys. And it's like, I thought the stuff was stolen. And like, so I went down there on Monday to try and get everything squared away and pick up packages. And like, it was closed because of the holiday. I'm like, oh, well, crud. So then I went back. I finally talked to somebody helpful, and they actually called our mail guy and be like, look, you need the stuff. Anyway, as far as my mail has been concerned, it has been chaos. So Catherine, I am so sorry that I must have totally missed that tag. I opened it up while I was at the post office. Well, Catherine, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that I missed on that. That when I got Evs, that little thing did fall. Okay, we're gonna rewind, back up. Pretend we're looking at the mail again. Look at this wonderful, beautiful happy mail that Catherine sent. And then look at this wonderful, beautiful calendar that Ev sent. Ta-da! Catherine, I'm so sorry. And thank you so much. I'm so excited to try them. Like, I haven't been able to at all yet. And so, yes, I'm so excited. My cheeks are red. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry, Catherine. Okay, hang tight here. I want to make sure I've got chat up in front of me for us to get started on this. Okay, live chat, here we go. All right. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna shift this. Oh, hang on, my cord is caught on there. There's one more thing coming? Oh my goodness. Thank you. All right, we're gonna lift this leg here so we can tuck this back. I wanna be able to get this as close as possible here. And we're gonna zoom in right about there. That should be good enough, otherwise it will not fit in frame. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead. Steve's making faces at me now. He's giving me a hard time. You think you're so funny.
I am.
Hilarious.
I don't think I know.
Oh, gotcha. Well, this time I will be sure to double check all of the slips, Catherine. I will be absolutely sure. Okay, I clearly need more coffee. Now, it's been the amount of crazy that has been going on lately. Like, I'm so excited for the Potterathon, but I think I underestimated all the back and forth there was for it. But it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fun. If you guys aren't aware, this weekend, which I've been talking about a lot, so if you're not aware, but this weekend is the Harry Potterathon. It's the Harry Potterathon, and yeah, there's gonna be so much stuff, if you, let's see, what is it? Exclamation point Potter, I think is the schedule, or exclamation point Potterathon is the schedule for that. We have 23 different streamers involved with this thing. I think. All right, so I'm getting out my boxes here of the Everblends. Thanks for that, Shannon. All right, so I did kind of like a teal and magenta style theme with all the birds and the flowers and everything. So, yeah, perfect. Okay, so that is the schedule for the Potterathon. So mark your calendars, Ams and P2. Yes, Ams, I was looking up, I specifically chose some pretty difficult trivia just for you. Yes, there's a Discord Harry Potter. So I have the events channel, and I suddenly realized yesterday that we had been chatting a lot about Harry Potter and the coloring and crafts, and I wasn't paying attention to the channel. I was like, crud, we need our own Harry Potter channel. There's a Doctor Who one, so I quickly made a Harry Potter channel yesterday. Anyway, why don't we get started here? So like I said, I did teal and kind of magenta, and then I did slightly more muted colors for all of the kind of macrame stuff that comes down. And the cool thing is about these coloring lamps is, say you have a particular, it took me so long in our Discord for her to finally be like, okay, you get your own channel now. Yes. The cool thing about these is, say you have a particular color scheme in your house and you want a nice kind of like interesting accent piece, you can color this to match whatever color scheme you have. So it's pretty cool. And there's loads, if you're not into like kind of, you know, dainty kind of floral bird stuff, there's loads of other drawings and patterns and everything over on the website, so feel free to check those out. Not to mention, it makes a great Christmas gift for that colorist in your life. All right, so let's pick let's see, looking at the color chart, we've got muted tones, so I don't know if I want to do something super bright. We're definitely going to pick deep pink, number 23. Number 23, hang tight. Let's see, that's from the Flora Tones. Here we go, deep pink. Okay, and let's do deep pink, and let's do Dahlia pink. And then let's do Ballerina Pink. I have some markers out that I haven't put away yet, so hang on. Here we go, Ballerina Pink. Okay, I really like these teal colors that comes in these sets, like the wave blue, surf blue, and the Caribbean blue. Like it's, now you say Caribbean or Caribbean? Either way, they're super pretty colors, super pretty. Okay, and then let's choose, because we'll alternate all the colors to kind of match the color scheme. So we're gonna wanna get some purples. So let's get Orchid Purple. Okay, so Orchid Purple. We're gonna get kind of like a pinkier one. Do Orchid Purple to Lilac. Lilac, and then after Lilac, let's get Periwinkle. Okay, so Orchid Purple, Lilac, and Periwinkle for those. Okay, so that's one set of colors. Then we have another one. Let's get some of our teal colors in. So our lightest color, I think let's do Pale Aqua Blue. I use this one so much. I love the Pale Aqua Blue. Okay, Pale Aqua Blue. Oh, crazy, Alex, that's right. Are you walking, are you on your way to work right now? Okay, Pale Aqua Blue. Let's get Beach Blue. That's Maya Blue. We want Beach Blue. Here we go, Beach Blue. And let's get Hawaii Blue, right next to the Beach Blue. Okay, and then, let's see, do we want to get one more set of colors here? Let's do, I'm thinking. Let's get a regular blue. So let's get Maya Blue. Ah, that's fair, Kenny. Maya Blue, Diamond Blue. Here we go, Diamond Blue. And our darkest color will be Topaz Blue. Topaz is really pretty. Right, and those should be, I think, our only 4 colors that we're gonna use during all this. Let's see, Topaz is right next to Sky Blue. There it is. Perfect, okay. So we have kind of teal, blue, pink, and a purple. Ready to run to the post office, then I remember Emily was coming, so post office in the hold for a few hours. Oh, you're sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump on in. I don't think I can zoom in any closer without it going out of frame. Ooh, awesome, Kenny. Let's see if we can bring this forward a little bit. And we can zoom in a bit more. There we go. Sweet. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got the lamp, we got it. Okay, so let's start with our pinks, shall we? So we have deep pink, Dahlia pink, and Ballerina pink. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one here. Oh, absolutely, Alex. Okay. So yeah, this weekend should be super, super fun. I just sent all of the streamers. There's gonna be a giveaway of a Harry Potter-esque, non-copyright kind of Harry Potter picture that I drew up to give away in all the streams. And then on one of my streams, I haven't decided which one, probably on my main coloring stream, I plan on giving away a copy of Coloring Wizardry sent from the Book Depository, so it'll be worldwide. Okay, Dahlia Pink. So we're gonna get as far as we can on these little mandalas. I know I'm going out of the lines a little bit, but honestly, it's okay. You can also use, if you want, like the bullet nibs. Those are also good. All right, Ballerina Pink. Now these don't blend on here the same way that they do on paper. So it's something to keep in mind when you're layering your markers, but it still works really well. Oh, it's all right, Ethan. It comes with practice, comes with practice. All right, let's grab our deep pink again. The brush tibs. That was a mix of nibs and tips. Hey, Steve's back there with his commentary. The brush tips make it really, it makes it easier to blend. So much easier to blend. They need to make alcohol fine liners. I feel like somebody does, don't they? Like something that can fill in these tiny lines, but can also blend the same way that an alcohol marker does. Oh, that's right. Was that everywhere? Well, you're pretty far north too. So we're just switching back and forth right now between deep pink, dahlia pink, and ballerina pink. Okay, ballerina pink. Thanks, Kenny. That was the chisel tip, wrong end. I don't know, I almost feel like I'm out of practice just because I canceled stream. Words are hard. Stream on Monday, but I had a work presentation that was due, and I was just like, not enough hours in the day. Something had to give, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and use dahlia pink now, and let's do... Okay. Now let's grab our ballerina pink. Words are so hard. So hard. I feel like my words get harder the more scrambled my brain is. Thinking about too many things. Okay. And then let's actually grab a little bit of lilac from our purple combo. We're gonna put just a little bit of that right here. Go. Okay. Then let's grab our dahlia pink again. I keep opening the chisel on one end. There we go. Let's see, are we still in focus? Yes, we're good. Okay. So, dahlia pink. Do this one just a tad differently. And if anybody has any questions about the coloring lamp, like I said, Ethan is in here if you would like anything answered. Okay, ballerina pink. And now that this is the second one colored, like they just look so pretty set up in the room. I love it so much. Okay, lilac. So obviously I know we have the Harry Potter-a-thon going on this weekend, but I also have a pretty interesting Let's Talk that's coming out Saturday. So whenever there's a break in the stream, or I'm gonna use deep pink now, or anything, be sure to keep an eye out for this weekend's Let's Talk. It's a pretty special one. So there's a thing happening, so feel free to check that one out when that goes live this weekend. And I'm working on, for the cake video that I'm doing for one of my upload sessions for the Potterathon, I'm working on creating the recipe in not just US measurements, but UK measurements as well. It's more complicated than I anticipated because it's like sugar measures differently than flour. And so I'm just like, I think I need a darker pink than this one. Let's see, what do we have? Dahlia Pink's pretty dark, I guess. Aurora Pink. Aurora Pink might be better. Let's see, Aurora Pink sits next to Canny Pink. Do I have that out already? No. Nope, no title for this weekend. This weekend is a full-on surprise. Aurora Pink, here we go. It is a full-on surprise this weekend. A couple people know. A couple people, but... Yeah, colors is Ethan. All right, so I'm using Aurora Pink. There we go. Add another layer there. And I like, part of me was just like, oh, I don't want to release it the same time as the Harry Potter-thon because it's like such a full weekend, but the video, it's kind of like time sensitive in a sense, but it corresponds with a time sensitive event. Okay, so that deep pink might be a little bit dark, but we'll make it work. All right, so let's move on to another one now. Actually, let's grab our Aurora Pink real quick. Sounds good, Alex. Add a little bit of that. This one here. There we go. All right, sip of coffee. A sloth shade. A shade with sloths. Okay, let's do blue. Let's do kind of like our teal blue ones. Okay, so let's start with Hawaii blue. What are we? Pale aqua blue, Hawaii blue, beach blue. Yeah, these kind of come out of a little bit teal color. All right. Oh, they had a shade with a sloth on it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Then let's grab beach blue. Oh, honey, get down from there. You can come say hi if you want, but you gotta get down. You do not belong up there. Okay, let's go ahead and take this pale aqua blue. We're gonna fill this in here on the edge. He's back there on the shelf, specifically knocking things off because he wants my attention. Like, he can be so sweet sometimes, but other times... Thanks, Ev. The vagueness. Oh, absolutely. Hi, Tanya. Of course I'm vague. It's super exciting, though. It's super exciting. I'm fairly proud of it, so I'm excited for you guys to see it. probably the Let's Talk that I've been the most excited about. Okay, then let's go ahead and grab, let's see, beach blue? Yeah, let's do beach blue. Talking about Steve. Well, yeah, of course it is. I gotta get your minds turning here. See, and you don't have to do any shading on these either. You can just fill in the spaces. Let's add a little bit. The Paul emoji did change. Yes, it seemed only fitting. It seemed only fitting. He's Bond. Paul Bond. And in fact, if you want to add like shading and stuff, because I did this a lot on the ocean one, I have found that like adding stippling into, as an element into your lamp actually really helps. Still kind of creates that illusion of shading without needing to worry about getting a nice even blend. So like this is the beach blue. And this is going to be kind of the same for anything. If you struggle with your blends, especially if you're using like water-based markers too that have a harder time blending, adding in stippling rather than trying to blend your colors helps to create that look. Like I know these aren't as smooth a blends as I usually get, but also when you're kind of standing far away from it, you don't really notice that. Ah, it's a pre-colored one. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, thanks, Hams. All right, so now let's go ahead and do, let's grab the Hawaii blue. Okay, we're gonna do more of the dots. Then we're gonna grab the beach blue. But the nice thing about the Let's Talk, even though it overlaps with the Harry Potter-a-thon, is it's an upload, so you can honestly just watch it whenever. Not like you have to watch it the moment it comes out. Chat here in just a second. Okay, and then the pale aqua blue. There we go. Yeah, I like the dots better on that one. Okay, let's move this over and let's shift just a little bit here. No, that's half the fun. That's half the fun, is coloring it yourself. All right, let's go ahead and let's do a purple one. Okay. So let's see, Orchid Purple. It's pretty dark in comparison to the lilac. Let's lay down some base colors first on this one. Let's alternate a little bit here, okay? So we've got Periwinkle. Okay, let's fill in the Periwinkle here. Skip that one, there we go. When you're doing an alternating thing and then you fill in the wrong thing and it's like, oh, okay then, that was an oops. Okay. Then let's go ahead and use the Orchid Purple. And I want to do a dark border on the outside here. There we go. Okay. Then let's grab the lilac. Oh, thanks, Kenny. Okay, let's see. Lilac. I'm just filling in blocks of colors now, and then we're going to add our variation once it's all in. There we go. Hang on 1 second. Aw, thanks, Kelly, and hello. Hang on 1 second. Buddy, they're at school. No one's here. I thought he got stuck in the other room, but he's meowing at the kids' doors because he wants in there. The kids are at school, silly kitty. Okay, where was I? Let's see, lilac. Hey, Paul, you wanna come say hi? Are you distraught? Are you distraught that your friends aren't here? Let's see. Here he is. Here he is. Got your fancy bow tie on. Ah, I know. What do you think? We're coloring our lamp today. Yeah? Gonna use this color. You cool with that? You got the hiccups now? It's so funny how they miss the kids when they're at school. Cracks me up. All right, we're gonna add some dots here. It's okay, buddy. They'll be home soon. Your head's in the way, sir. You smelling the marker? Yeah, that's stinky. So doing the dots kind of helps to add a little bit of texture. And this is where if you're using like the bullet nibs, it would come in handy. Aw, Ev. There he goes. All right, he's done now. He's gotten his attention. Okay. Let's see. Let's add some dots here. Oh, he's all sprawled out on the rug now. He says, nobody's home. Everybody ignores me, even though we're all sitting right here. All right, then we're gonna add some dots on this one. Probably do dots for the rest of them. I like the way the dots are looking rather than the stripes. You'll find that if you look closely at my, the ocean coloring lamp one, the tide pool one, you see I changed my mind like a lot throughout. But Mom, soon is forever. I know, right? That's exactly what he's doing. Poor buddy, he has such a hard life. All right, Orchid Purple is what we're using now. So we've got kind of these little crisscross designs here, so we're gonna kind of follow those. I don't know, it's been storming here a lot, so he's been pretty unsettled. There is a hurricane that is supposed to hit landfall in Mexico, and it's weird. It's supposed to like veer off and come towards us. So if it doesn't peter out, if it stays at the strength that it's predicted, then Thursday or Friday, we should get like a tropical depression level of it. But we're like right at the end of it. Who won the marks for the drawing? Lisa Hagen did, actually. But there may, I'm in talks with Arteza. There may be another giveaway soon as well. So if you didn't get a chance to win the last one, don't despair. there's a very good chance there's going to be another one here sometime soon. Yeah, I can hear a little bit of thunder outside actually. Okay, and then let's do this one here. Okay. All right, and then let's grab, oh, awesome, Kelly. Lilac. Again, okay. It looks darker right now, but when it dries, it'll look lighter. Paul, honey, you don't need to be meowing. Okay, let's see. Let's do a little bit there, a little bit there, and there, and there. Okay, let's grab our periwinkle. Hi, Robin. Okay, add another layer of periwinkle there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. All right, let's shift it a little bit. Like I said, I know it looks cumbersome how I'm doing that, but it's only because of the tripod legs. The average person does not have to work around a tripod, so you don't need to be worried about this being a bother for you. But Mom, I have to let my fans know I'm unhappy, right? Not getting any attention. All right, let's grab our blue here. Okay. Is that gonna work? Okay, so these ones are much darker blue. So we have Hawaiian, words are hard. Maya blue, topaz blue, and diamond blue. Let's grab our swatch sheet here. So Maya blue is this one, and then we have topaz and diamond. So this one's diamond, and then topaz is right here. Diamond and topaz are pretty similar. What's the other one? Maya? Not a big jump between Maya and diamond blue. You know what? Instead of diamond blue, let's get sky blue. I think sky blue would be better. So Maya blue, sky blue, and topaz blue. Yeah, I think that's a much better selection. All right, so let's start with our lightest Maya. Okay. It's gonna be awesome having this one all finished. Okay. There we go. And then let's do this inside part here, the light blue. This is just the Maya blue. And these colors, let's see, the Maya blue is from the Floratone, and then the topaz and sky blue are from the tropical tones. Sounds good, Evelyn. Sweater there. Okay. Well, if you all get a coloring lamp and you color it, feel free to tag me and Ethan in it, because we'd love to see your finished lamps. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's grab sky blue. But yeah, this weekend is going to be pretty epic. And then next weekend after that, we have Shell's Halloween color-a-thon. which I will also be in. So loads of fun stuff happening this month. Okay, let's see. Let's grab our darkest blue that we've chosen. So we're just laying in our base colors right now. This one is the topaz blue. Put that one on the outside here. Okay, and let's go ahead, let's put it on the inside too. Ah, perfect, there you go. Use code Emily at checkout for 15% off. Awesome, thank you for that, Ethan. Go. Okay, now let's go ahead and do, let's see, we've got the sky blue. Let's do the sky blue for the middle here. Okay, and for this middle part here. And then let's do the Maya blue. Yeah, I'm not sure when all those are. I'll have to look. I think I haven't. I think my slot's already chosen. I think it's my normal time. I'll have to look though. Okay, so we've got all of the base coat down. Let's go ahead and grab our sky blue for some of these lighter spots here. So we're gonna add a few dots here. Okay. There we go. We're gonna add some here. And if you go out of the line, okay, it's not the end of the world. The whole point is as long as you are having fun doing what you're doing. I missed that spot there. Well, we're about to break out this color anyway. We're gonna grab the topaz blue. Aw, Ev. You're sweet. I know Belinda and I are planning a challenge for November. We have to finalize everything on that, but it should be fun. Okay, so we're just adding some dots on here with the topaz blue. Let's see, we're gonna do this one also. There we go. And this one here, oh, that would have been embarrassing if I had left that one. Okay, this one here. Okay, and then let's do, rather than dots, let's do a little line at the base of each one of these little guys here. Make it stand out from the dots just a little bit. Okay, let's see. I think that's almost everything. Let's grab, hi Dee, sounds good. Let's grab sky blue. And we're just gonna do a little kind of swoosh. That's the technical term, swoosh, on the edge here. And there we go. All right, there's the blue one. Okay, this one I like because it's kind of like a flower. Let's see, we've done pink, teal, purple, blue. Let's do another pink, shall we? Like I said, when you're doing it with yourself, this will be completely flattened out. I'm just working around the tripod here. Okay, so Ballerina Pink. Let's do that for this here. It's cool too, because when I film these and like I speed it up, you can see the ink drying and how it changes color in a time lapse. It's so much more obvious because it's so fast, you know? Okay, this one here. Here. Here, there, and everywhere. There you go. Okay. That's the Ballerina Pink. And then we're gonna grab the, let's see, let's go ahead and use the Dahlia Pink for this one. Okay, Dahlia Pink. This one here. This little bit here. I mean, most of you know, like, I love color. So it's like, I could have colored these in a specific, like, color theme, I suppose, but just color in general is my theme. Like, the more rainbow, the better. Okay, now let's go ahead and use, let's see. Let's go ahead and start with dots with the Dahlia Pink. Okay, if they're not exactly even dots. And because they're a brush tip, you just don't push that hard, you just kind of lightly touch it on it. Okay, let's see. For the next one, we'll go ahead and do these again. But we're definitely going to be adding in some darker dots as well. Each lamp comes with 2 shades. Do you get just the shades from the artist you choose, or can you mix and match? Ooh, that's a good question. Kenny, they do plan to start doing refills next year. They're going to start with a small set of refills, I think maybe to kind of test and see how it goes. But I think eventually they plan to have refills for all of them. So if you are wanting to hold out for that, that will be sometime the beginning of next year. Because I think once they do that, I think these honestly will give Copics a run for their money. If I'm being perfectly honest. All right, deep pink. Thanks, Kenny. Ah, there you go. Okay, so let's see, deep pink. So the kid's birthday is coming up and we're trying to decide what to do for their birthday because we don't want to do, you know, a giant shindig quite yet, just with the pandemic and everything. So Steve and I are looking into trying to see if we can find them a place for them to ride horses. I mean, we're in Texas, so it should be somewhere. But I thought that would be a really fun, like, special birthday thing. Go out and they get to ride horses. So that's a work in progress, but I think that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, so we're just using this deep pink on the inside, and then we're going to add more of a kind of medium pink. Probably use the Aurora Pink next. Okay. Then we're going to use the Aurora. It does come with a lamp kit, yep. Oh, is Christian here too? Oh, hi, Christian. All right, so we're gonna use Aurora now. So yeah, stippling is a great way to get a lot of color variation in your lamps if blending isn't quite working for you. And that's the great thing too, is you see this extra, well, I guess you can't really, but there is, here, let's switch to, is that gonna work for me? Nope, it's not. Let's switch to this here. Okay, so you see where this line ends and you've got this section here. This is the part that's hidden behind the rings, so you can always test out your colors and stuff on this edge. There we go. All right. Let's see, do we have any other dark? Let's grab a muted rose pink. I really like that one. That one's probably one of my favorite colors, and I probably use it the most. I'm gonna be sad when it runs out. Ah, here we go. What about the horse? I like the idea of riding horses, but the reality is not my thing. No, that's fair. Well, Steve took me, let's see, muted rose pink. Steve took me for my birthday a couple years ago. There's a ranch out in Waco that does horseback riding trails, and he took me there for my birthday, and I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. And at the time, my daughter was way too young to ride it, and so she's always lamented that she couldn't do that. So we thought it would be a good birthday surprise to be like, surprise, riding horses for your birthday. All right, we're gonna do just this little bit here in the teal, and then we're gonna shift over. Sounds good, Evelyn. Okay, so let's do the pale aqua blue. Let's see, did we already? Well, we did kind of like a pink with this pattern, but it's okay. I just want the colors alternated. The patterns don't all have to look the same. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just fill in this whole one right here with this color. Okay, fill that whole space in with that color. Then we're gonna use the beach blue. Okay, that's the chisel tip end. Right? It was so fun. I had so much fun with that. Okay, then we're gonna do beach blue over top here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm gonna add in some dots here. Is it there? Then we're gonna grab the Hawaii blue. Oh yeah, that could be fair. But you know, they've gone on the little, you know, ride around and they have the smaller ponies for the kids, obviously, and they did, you know, the kiddie rides where you walk around and around in a circle, you know, where the horses are leashed there. But I think allowing them to just straight up ride a horse. I just don't know if little Steve is too young still, you know, he might be too, I want it to be a good experience, not where he's scared. Okay, using the beach blue. So we may need to wait for that activity for next year, but we'll see. Okay, so that is that side there. So we've got those ones there. We're gonna shift this over to right about here. Let's get my piece of paper here. I'm using a piece of paper on top of the lamp because I don't want to smudge it with my tripod leg. Okay. That. There we go. Gonna make sure we're in frame here. Like I said, I know it looks cumbersome for me, but it will not be this way for you because we will not be working around a tripod and such. There goes my color chart. All right, there we go. Hang on. Just moving a couple items here, bear with. There we go. There we go. Now we have 5 all in frame. Perfect. We shouldn't have to move it. Oh, you can kind of see that there. So let's move these Over here, these three, let's see, pale aqua blue, beach blue, and Hawaii blue. No, those are the ones that go together? Yeah. Keeping my groups together, I believe so, yeah. Okay, so that's the teal. This one's that group. This one's this group, this one's this group. Okay, okay, we're good now, we're good. Hi, Nixie. Okay, right, they are so nice. I keep telling Steve I want a pony, but he tries to explain to me we can't keep one in the backyard, which I just don't get. Pony would be perfectly happy in the backyard, right? Perfectly happy? Okay, we're gonna do our blue one here. So let's grab the, what, Maya blue is our lightest one for that? Yes, okay. So Maya blue. Let's see, let's do all these inside ones in the Maya blue. Okay, I'm excited to have this all done. It's gonna look so cool. How's the sound today anyway? Better than it was last time? I fiddled with it and I think I was able to fix it back to where it should be. And I've since recorded videos since I fixed it, so I think we're good. Okay, let's do that one here. There we go. Oh, over in this corner too. Yes, the baby's getting so big. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do sky blue. Chat here in just a second. Doesn't Chameleon, because Chameleon's alcohol markers, right? Don't they carry Chameleon fine liners? In just a second, I just want to finish filling this in here. Okay. Till I get my concentrate. Can't see my face, but it's like my concentrate voice because I get like all quiet. Okay, what am I? Let's see. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like, we haven't told him about it because I don't even know if we'll be able to do it, but I think it'd be cool if we could figure it out. Topaz blue. I think that it would be something they'd be excited enough about that it would be a good alternative to a birthday party. Fingers crossed by next year things are kind of back to normal and we can actually do a big kid's birthday party for him. Okay, let's go ahead and add dots now. Add some here in the middle. Okay. On the side. There we go. down this way. Let's do some around the outside here. All right. Oh, we forgot to do this one. There we go. All right, then let's grab the sky blue. Okay. Sky blue, this one too. So yeah, it's easier just to lay down a layer of your lightest colors, and then you can add your kind of textures on top. Yeah, man, the next couple weeks are gonna be really awesome. I am so excited for everything to go down. Fingers crossed, everything goes off without a hitch this weekend. And this thing is gonna be huge. Like I said, there's 23 streamers involved. I'm really excited to see Renee's lithophane. Her husband 3D printed this lithophane for her to color that's Dobby, and I think it's gonna look really cool when it's all done. Okay, let's see. Right, Christian? All right, I'm gonna get some sip of coffee here. All right, so purple should go here. So let's grab our purple set. Okay, so we've got Periwinkle, so we're gonna start with. Let's see. Have we done this shape yet? No, we haven't done this shape yet. This is a new shape. Okay, so let's do Periwinkle here. Yeah, on the coloring scare tag, I was talking a little bit about Slane's Castle when I went to Scotland, and then this weekend I was chatting with someone and it came up again, and it just made me like, I want to go back to Scotland. It's so fun there. It's beautiful, and the castles, like, it's just so gorgeous. I mean, yeah, it's cold, but I grew up on the coast, you know? Like a cold coast, the Arctic coast, you know, Pacific Northwest. It can get cold there. You know, there aren't as many people, you know, on the beach stretched out as there usually are, but it's so nice. I feel like I didn't get to see nearly enough. Plus, I'd love to go back with Steve too. There were so many things, because, you know, we all know how much he likes history. There were so many things that I think he would have really enjoyed seeing. Okay. Does everybody have their page for this weekend picked out to color along with? I'm thinking I'll probably use alcohol markers with my coloring page that I'm going to be doing. Okay, this one here, this one here. There and this one there. Okay, we're just using that Periwinkle right now. Okay, right? It's so pretty. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Ethan. Yes, I have. I've been there like twice-ish. Very pretty up there. Remember, it had a lot of big dunes. It had a lot of dunes too. Lilac. I miss the Pacific Northwest. My sister got to go back and visit this week. She's over there right now, and they went back to our hometown and everything, and I'm like, oh, I miss it. There's so many good hiking trails up there, and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Awesome, Ev. Yeah, Ams, here'll be the trick. Will you be able to get them all done? I'd really like to be able to get my page done within the event. So I'm gonna have 2 streams where I'm coloring, and then I have 1 stream where I'm putting together Legos, and then I have a upload that I'm doing of making the Harry Potter, the Happy Birthday Harry cake. Which, if you want a preview of what that looks like, I posted it in the food channel in Discord. Okay, that's all that spot filled in. Like, it looks like real life Harry Potter. I haven't been to Edinburgh. So we flew into Aberdeen and we visited a lot of the surrounding areas there. I would have loved to go to Inverness, but we just didn't have enough time. Oh, Ams. Oh, that's awesome, Beth. Well, rest up. I'm so sorry that you have that. That's no fun. Okay, let's go ahead and use lilac now. We're gonna add in our dots. I mean, that was kind of what the tide pool page, my other colored lamp page was based off of, was the Oregon tide pools. Because although I don't live there anymore, Oregon will always hold a special place for me. Just, my dad was a commercial fisherman for years. My grandmother owned a tackle shop. Like, I spent a lot of time at the beach as a kid. I love it. Nothing beats our hometown 4th of July event either. There was a big hill in town, and so when we did the fireworks, they'd shoot the fireworks off over the water, obviously, but you could lay back on the hill in a sleeping bag and you could just see the sky. You wouldn't see anything around you. You could just see the sky and watch all the fireworks. Hi, Mary. From Durham in the UK, the streets in the city center look like Diagon Alley sometimes. Oh, that's awesome, Nixie. I love that. Or as Harry would say, Diagon Alley. What did he say? I think he said diagonal. I'm still listening to audiobooks for book 5. I haven't been able to get past it yet. Because a lot of times with work stuff, I can't always listen to something like that while I'm working because my brain cannot multitask that way. But, so I probably will have only gotten through book 5 by the time the a-thon happens. Grew up my summers in Hood River, Oregon. I love seeing Mount Hood, Mount Adams. The coast is amazing too. Those dunes, right? Oh, that's awesome, Ethan. I didn't realize that you were that close. Very cool. Yeah, Oregon is beautiful. I love it so much. I mean, and I lived in pretty much every climate. I've mentioned it before, but I think a lot of people just assume that Oregon is one big coastline, but it actually has a pretty wide range of climates. And in fact, a good chunk of Oregon is the high desert. Okay, so let's see, Orchid Purple. No, the US version, so the UK version is Stephen Fry. I do have Stephen Fry doing Sherlock Holmes, but the US version, oh, I forget who does the US version, but US version of Audible is different. Although I could see how good Stephen Fry could be narrating Harry Potter. Let's put a few on the edge. You know what I need to catch up with? I need to catch up with the Great British Bake Off. I am so behind on those episodes. I need to unfollow them on Facebook though, because then I get like Facebook and Instagram, because the show premieres so much sooner in the UK, I always know who gets eliminated, and it's like, oh, no fun in that. Let's see. I dabble, practice color a lot of Potter pages, so I listen to Audible when I do. Oh, that's awesome. Jim Dale. Yes, Jim Dale. That's who it is. Oh, really? Stephen Fry's? Oh, that's so good. Wouldn't it be cool if they did an Audible version? Like, because obviously they have the actors that do the movies and stuff. Let's see. We need to do the teal colors. But it'd be cool to do an Audible version where the actual people that are in the show do it. You know what I mean? All right, let's get pale aqua blue. Let's do these middle ones here. I mean, but then it's just basically the movie, but it's different because there's so much that the movie leaves out. So it'd be kind of cool to hear the characters in all the different actors and actresses' voice. Now, granted, that would probably be an incredibly expensive audiobook just because they would need to pay all those actors and actresses, but still. Okay. Aw, thanks, Beth. Everything's upside down right now, but that's because we're working on the top part of the lamp, the top part. Okay, let's see. Beach blue. Let's do here. Around that. Yeah, I'm glad that we switched to doing dots. I feel like this works a little bit better. You know what? Maybe sometime next year, when the chaos of all of this dies down, do you think, obviously, you know, we've got a few Etsy artists that do Harry Potter, and of course there's a number of Harry Potter books, but do you think there was enough Doctor Who stuff? What if we were to do like a Doctor Who colorathon? That could be fun. I just don't know that there's enough people that like Doctor Who. I mean, obviously I love Doctor Who, because we all know that already. But, you know, there's a number of Doctor Who books, but it's just the question is if there's enough interest in the community for Doctor Who. Kenny, that's one way to look at it. Lorraine's just released an Audible version with the guy who voices Gollum. Oh yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about, because he read some of it on YouTube as well. It was like for an event. Doctor Who, yes, okay. All right, let's go ahead and use the Hawaii blue. I mean, I know I would love it, and I know there's a handful of other Whovians around here that would also love it. It's just, is there enough content to make a whole colorathon about it, you know? So the way to make it look like stippling too is to do where you want it the darkest, put the dots the closest together, and then kind of spread them out a little bit as you go up. Really good Doctor Who Etsy page, really? Who's it by? Let's do a few more dots for this one. There we go. Okay. Know nothing about Doctor Who. It's never too late to watch. It's hard to know where to jump in at. Okay, so original Doctor Who, original series Doctor Who, it's hard to jump in at that because there's a lot of episodes that aren't even available. Way back when they didn't even consider that, you know, this would be something that would be watchable again, they used to re-record over old episodes for new episodes. So for me, I jumped in at Christopher Eccleston's Doctor, which I really enjoyed. It was a little cheesy. It was a little cheesy in the beginning. So if you can get past him, David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, is really good. So first season is Christopher Eccleston, then you jump in with David Tennant, and he goes for 3 seasons, I think? Maybe 4, I have to double check. And then the 11th Doctor is Matt Smith. And as much as I was sad when he joined because I missed David Tennant, he grew on me. And then after Matt Smith's, you have the 12th Doctor, which was Peter Capaldi. After Peter Capaldi, you have Jodie, oh, I don't remember her last name, but that's the female Doctor, and she's actually getting ready to finish up. So I would recommend starting with new Doctor Who. You know, you can watch a few episodes of the older Doctor Who, but it's just, I don't know, I have a hard time watching this stuff from the 60s, even Star Trek, which I love just because it's just so, every single girl is like damsel in distress, and they scream a lot. Like, why do they do that? A nerdathon, there you go. Like that Outlander book, Game of Thrones? And Game of Thrones. Because Outlander and Game of Thrones are 2 very different pages. I think I stopped watching Doctor Who when it was Matt Smith. Yeah, he grew on me, for sure. And, you know, but David Tennant will and always will be, you know, my Doctor. But still, it's good. I felt like Jodie's first season was a little too political, but that really wasn't her fault. That was just the time in which it was shot. It was just, there were a lot of things going on. Let's use Beach Blue now. I'm gonna darken this up just a little bit. But yeah, I just wonder if enough people would be excited about a Doctor Who colorathon. all things Doctor Who. Hi, Mandy. Oh, gotcha. That's not a good idea, or it is a good idea? Are you talking about? Oh, you might be behind. Are you talking about having the kids ride the horses? Let's see, pale aqua blue. Okay. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Oh, I thought I saw up there that you had said, hey, Emily, and then I said, hey. Oh, there's tons. Yeah, I guess we could do like a choose your favorite show one. But yeah, there's Outlander, Game of Thrones. Okay, so there's teal. Now we are to pink. What time is it anyway? We're still doing good on time. So let's do Ballerina Pink. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Okay. Ballerina Pink. Steve is working from home today, so.
Hi, chat. My chair.
You could take the stuff off of it. To be fair, little Steve was using your chair yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can just set it.
I'll work on it.
Okay. I have a tendency to spread out my things in the office, and my things have spread out to be put on Steve's chair. Okay. All right, let's see. We don't necessarily have to do the same that we did kind of on the other one too. Let's do all three of these, all in the Ballerina Pink. Okay, and then let's do this one in the Ballerina Pink. There we go. Hi, Sarah. How many times have I called him Steve in private? Well, because I don't usually call him by his name either. Like, I usually refer to him as like hun or hey, or, well, I don't call him hey, but you know, I don't usually call him by his name. When I have to check myself is when I'm talking to other people about him. Like, I almost called him Steve in front of the kid's teacher the other day, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. But I like to put my things everywhere, Ev. But yes, I have to, like, I'll be talking to family members about him, and I'll have to, like, I'm just so used to calling him Steve, I have to remember that he's not Steve to everybody else in the world. But yes, I have had to keep myself in check. It's hard, because he also has, you know, when we play with our video game friends, which isn't super often these days because I've been so busy, but we refer to, when we talk to our video game friends, we refer to ourselves as our screen names, which are obviously different than this. And so I have to call him another name. So it's like I rarely call him by his real name. Probably the thing I have to catch myself the most on with chat here is when I refer to the kids, because a lot of times I want to default to their actual names. Come with Steve? I think chat named him, if I remember correctly. We were trying to think of a name to call him, and yeah, I think chat chose it. And then it just seemed to make sense to refer to the kids as little Emily and little Steve. You know, but if you've been around here for every stream, not that it's anything that I advertise, but there have been the occasional slip-ups. It's hard to be 100% on point, but it's all just part of, you know, keeping family privacy and whatnot. Separate life stuff and whatnot, but yeah. Although when Ev sent the label maker, I put out a label that said Steve, and then I put it on Steve's forehead, and then, yep, it's official, we're gonna go get it changed. And then after he took it off, he put it on his chair, so now his chair has the name Steve on it, you know, so we always know. Yes, Emily is my real name, yes. Yeah, I kind of put that out before we decided to have any, you know, kind of like name changes or anything. So yeah, Emily is my real name. Let's see. I think that wouldn't be too hard for me to mess with. I'm gonna change it to like Cher. I mean, most actors and actresses have, you know, like pseudonyms. Kenny. Let's see. All right, so let's use deep pink. But I mean, like my P.O. box, it's all under like Emily Illustrator. So it's like I have my businessy names and then, you know, when I use my real name. I mean, it's not like I'm super famous or anything, but, you know, I don't know, internet safety and whatnot. It makes me feel better knowing that there is a certain level of anonymity. I mean, that's not entirely why I don't do a face cam either. One is I feel like, considering how often I stream, I know myself and I know that I would be too you know, I'd make sure that my hair was good and my makeup was good and like, you know, whatever else, which I'm sure, you know, everybody would say, oh, you know, you don't need it, or you just, you know, be yourself kind of thing. But I find that it would probably, I would spend too much time thinking about that. And, you know, I want my channel to be about the artwork and not be about me, if that makes sense. Like if somebody walks in who doesn't know me, I want to be, not that I want to be judged, but if they are gonna judge, I'd rather they judge off the content and not me, if that makes sense. Aw, thanks. Yeah, exactly, with kids. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Dahlia Pink. Actually, let's use Aurora Pink. I don't know, I feel like me adding in the concern of, you know, how I look or whatever else tends to muddy the creative waters, if that makes sense. I mean, y'all see how obsessed I am with nail polish. Yep, there it is, exclamation point Potter. That is the schedule. Thanks for that, ladies. And then, like I said, I like a certain level of creative anonymity. Let's use, yeah, you're good. Let's see, let's use muted rose pink. We pulled that out, so we might as well keep using it. Let's put that in the middle here. There we go. Okay, and let's use that on these ones as well. How are we doing on time? We're good. We still got like 30 minutes. So we're just gonna keep going for as far as we can get with this. And then I'll probably finish up the rest of the little designs off stream. But we're good. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half left. Right? Catherine. Make sure my nails were not a mess, right? Yeah, I like blue. This blue is so bright. The name of it is Blueprint. I'm also trying to decide how I want to do my nails for the Potterathon. I'm leaning towards like doing a nail color, one for every house. Ams, you might know this because obviously I've got 5 fingers and there's only 4 houses. Does Hogwarts itself has its own, like, does it have its own color scheme? All right, now we need to do the blue, bluey blue, blue. Let's see. Not the pale aqua blue, not that one. Right, absolutely. Yeah, all at the same time. Potter overload, never, Ams, never. Yeah, it's super bright. Like, I was just like, holy heck, man. Getting my marker indent there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe I'll like do all 4 houses and then like my house on my thumb or something. Which is black. There you go. All right, so let's see. Maya blue. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. This is the same. We're back to... This one will be the same here. So maybe let's switch it up. Let's do the Maya blue on this part now. Oh no, Catherine. Just all 4 house colors. Okay. I could get really difficult and do like all 4, like do a quadrant color on my thumb. That would be hilarious. Well, and I'll be perfectly honest, it's just like so much more low key. Like, sure, you guys see my shirt and my pants sometimes because of Paul, but I mean, I don't have to worry about putting on makeup or doing my hair or anything before I go live, or that funny face that I probably make whenever I'm concentrating, because I legit do. But in half the time, my head is bent anyway, so I might as well just have the cameras focused on the artwork, you know?
Yeah, me either.
Steve. Steve doesn't want to face cam either.
What?
Nothing, Steve. Don't have conversations when you're down the hallway. I can't hear you.
Okay. Hi, chat.
Steve says hi. Steve's puttering around the house.
Doing chores.
Yeah, it's puttering. Oh, absolutely, Nixie. Absolutely. Mouth hanging open, or biting the lip, or tongue hanging out. Absolutely. Yeah. Hi, not the real Steve. Exactly. And I think he kind of likes it too, because it's like Steve from Blue's Clues. So that's why whenever he comes into a chat, he's like, "Hey, out there, it's me, Steve." He has fun with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do... I don't know if I'm steady enough to write HP on my thumb. I need like Harry Potter nail stamps or something. As it was hard enough trying to find like Doctor Who stickers, and they were only like in black. And I think I had to order them from Etsy. Okay, let's see. That one's in the dark blue. We'll go ahead and fill the rest of these in here. Let's see. After this one, we'll need to move a little bit. Katie Coloring, she uses Jelly Roll to the white lines. Oh, really? She uses Jelly Roll. Okay. With your idea of Chuck, right? Yeah, I don't even remember who chose Steve, but it worked. He just became Steve.
Okay.
Did you come up with Steve?
Yeah, I just said it one day.
Oh, all right. Well, that works. Steve came up with Steve. But told my face tells everyone I'm feeling. Resting bitch face, but I'm really that works. That works. I don't even know what my resting face is. Probably mouth hanging open half the time. Steve will sometimes take a picture of me if I've randomly fallen asleep during the day, and he'll show it to me, and we'll both have a good giggle. And yeah, my mouth is usually hanging open. Okay. Let's see, this needs to be blue. I mean, I can't talk. Anonymity with the kids makes sense though, because it's like, even if they were like, yeah, I'm okay with being on camera, they're too young to really understand the internet and how long everything lasts on the internet. So I don't, if I ever put them on the internet for whatever reason, I want them to be able to decide for themselves when they get older. You know what I mean? All right, so Topaz Blue, when they're old enough to understand what it really means to be on the internet. You know, once it's there, it's there. Doesn't ever go away. All right, so now let's see. We're gonna keep using this topaz blue. I mean, I'll post pictures of the cats out the wazoo just because, well, they're friggin' adorable. I was telling Ashley yesterday, if people like, I tell, you know, sometimes I can see like a drop in viewership or a drop in followers on Instagram when I post pictures of stuff of the cats. It's like, well, if you don't like cats, I mean, I suppose I can get it. But if they only knew how many cat pictures I don't post, they'd be proud of my restraint. But I mean, come on. The Paul Bond picture, who he's now an emote. So if you have those emotes, you have Paul Bond. The name's Bond. Paul Bond. It's friggin' adorable. I wish you all could like feel his fur. He's so soft. Okay, so we're just using the topaz blue to add those little kind of textured dots. I can see Steve being the father that posts recreations on Little Emily's teenage post, right? He begs to be a YouTuber? Oh gosh. I mean, I get, you know, maybe not wanting to own cats. Not everybody is cat people, but I mean, you're adorable. Honestly, I'd consider like creating the cats their own account, but then I'd feel obligated to post cat stuff all the time. And I just want to, you know, post on occasion. So I post in my stories when there is something worthy of the adorableness to post. And a cat in a bow tie is adorable. Okay, then let's grab. Yes, 5 different regions. Hey, can someone put in chat to have Kelly check her slide bar to make sure she's caught up with chat? Because I think she's behind in the sense that she's all the way back to when we were talking about the different climates in Oregon. So she needs to check her slide bar underneath to make sure she's all the way at the end. Right, exactly, Ams, exactly. That is true, Mary. Plus Mary's allergic to cats, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Okay, sky blue. There was, we had the kids out in the front yard the other day because the weather was really nice and somebody was walking their corgi. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Yeah, but did she misunderstand to, I can't remember. Did you say top chat or was it just making sure that you're in live? She might have misunderstood and might have just made sure she was in live chat. Oh well, either way. She'll catch up eventually. Okay. Oh, you're good, Kenny. Thanks, Shannon. Okay. Shannon, is Brian excited for his picture? All right, let's grab the Maya blue. That's fair, Mary. Well, and that's why I keep them to, I never post them on my main feed. I only ever post them in my stories. And then I have a highlight that's strictly to cats. Although I realize apparently you can only have like a max of like 100 pictures in a highlight. And so I had to start getting rid of older cat pictures. So I was like, aww. All right, I'm gonna move the markers here. All right, so let's go ahead, hang tight. We're going to shift things just a little bit. I'm gonna take this piece of paper and I'm gonna tear it in half here so I can, well, actually maybe I can just roll this. Hang on. Because I wanna shift so that you all can see the rest of the stuff without blocking the light. Hang on. Like I said, when you color this yourself, it will not be as cumbersome, but as I am working with the tripod, it's a little bit more awkward. So just bear with me here while I get it all situated. Go. Okay, hang on. Scooch this over just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, there's 5 in the frame there. Perfect. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. You're short of Paul taking over your color. I know, I need to like make more of those. That was surprisingly popular. Okay, so let's see. Now we are on to purple. So let's grab our periwinkle here. Yeah, we can still see. We're just working over in this corner here. Okay, so periwinkle. Yeah, so I need to go to Lowe's and get some PVC pipes so we can make our candy chute for the kids to hand out candy, and I need to go to Party City and get their costumes. Little Emily wants to be Tinkerbell, and little Steve wants to be a Pokemon. So we gotta go get that. And remember too, if you have any questions, Ethan, I believe, is in chat. So if you have any questions about the coloring lamp or any of the products, you can always go ahead and ask him. Let's go ahead and do periwinkle in the back as well. And he has provided a coupon code. Use the coupon code Emily for 15% off. There we go. How are we doing on time? We're good. Okay, so that's that one. Let's use lilac. She made the quotes. Hold up. Let's take a look. Hang on. What color did you use for the copper look? You mean this here? That was... Hang on, I dropped my color chart here. That was, if I remember correctly, I want to say Rusty Rose, Muted Rose Pink, and Ballerina Pink, I believe. It might have been Brick Red. I did it a while ago. Hang on. No, wait, I think that was Burgundy. Yeah. Burgundy, Muted Rose Pink, and I'm looking at all the colors here. Yeah. Burgundy, Muted Rose Pink, and Ballerina Pink. And I think I did a few layers to get that blended the way that it was. Let's see. I like it. Yes, coupon code is Emily. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and use lilac now. I'm just gonna fill in this whole space here. Yeah, this weekend, I just keep thinking about it. It's gonna be so epic. We've got the Potterathon, we've got the epic Let's Talk. There's so much going on during October. It's just crazy. All good things though, all very good things. Okay, and then let's go ahead and use this same lilac. We're gonna create little dots here. Okay. Me trying to help? I appreciate it, Shannon. I blame Paul. It's his fault. It is his fault. Steve's over there like, oh.
What did he do?
He got in my lap and I moved the camera and then my whole face got in it.
Oh.
Well, if he wasn't so darn cute.
What a disaster.
Thanks, Steve. All right, now we're gonna use lilac.
Can you help me, sir? He's following me around.
It's because he wants attention. Did he get his snack this morning?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's move on to this one. So now we're gonna have the teal. Let's see. Yes, pale aqua blue. Okay. Aw, thanks, Ev. All right, so pale aqua blue. Let's see. Let's do this here. Okay, and then let's do this here. There we go. Let's do this inside one, the pale aqua blue also. Paul finally did it, right? Now you have an order on the way. You crack me up, lady. You are so sweet. Thank you. Who do you speak of? What? It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I know nothing. All right, beach blue. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just blame Paul. It's his fault, but it's okay because he's cute. Okay. Give that kitty extra treats. Right. Well, it's Halloween. There's plenty of masks out. I could do a face cam and just, you know, wear a mask over the front of it. Oh, looks like I missed pale aqua blue here. There we go. Okay. I think she was being like, oh, what? Who was it? She wasn't here. Okay. There's that one. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our Hawaii blue. Okay, and let's actually add in some of the darker blue on this one. Okay, and then here. Yeah, so obviously I'm live today, but the next time I will be live will be for the Potterathon. So the Potterathon is gonna start at 8 a.m. Central Time. The schedule, like I said, you can type in !Potter for the schedule, but it's gonna start with Vicky and then it'll go from there. So I have to double check. I'm on a bunch of different times. So I'm gonna be on all this weekend along with everybody else. So as far as what the plan is for this weekend and when we're live again, just take a look at that Potterathon schedule and that will let you know when's going on next. And then after this weekend, it'll be back to normal times. And then the following weekend, we'll have the Halloween Colorathon, which I don't know if I have the schedule for it yet or if she's put one out yet, but that will be next weekend. And then I can't remember if I mentioned it, but there will be a giveaway image this weekend as well, so keep an eye out for that. Aw, thanks, Ev. All right, beach blue, and I just realized that cam is super bright. Hang on. Can't hardly see. Here we go, that's better. And obviously, like if you're coloring this bird lamp, like there's no reason why you can't color in all of this white here. Just for me, I wanted to leave it out, you know? Okay. So we're gonna add in some blue there. We're also gonna do blue dots here. There we go. And I like how this one's turning out. This one's nice. I'm way too detail oriented. That's why these pages take me longer than it probably should. I'm like, what else can we add here? There we go. Oh, this one needs it here. There we go. I like that one. Thanks, Shannon. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here. Let's see, before we're on to pink again. Okay. So let's grab Ballerina Pink. Let's do... this one here. Okay. Then let's grab our Dahlia Pink. So you're welcome. Sure, good thing or bad thing? All right, so Dahlia Pink. Okay, you're gonna fill this in here. Look up at chat here in just a second. Just filling in kind of our base color here. There we go. Okay, and then let's go and use our Dahlia Pink for some dots in this pink area. And like I said, if you want to see what this looks like all put together, on my recent Let's Talk where I gave a studio tour, you can see both of the different sizes all put together too. This one usually sits over on my little dresser that I have set up with all of my extra crafting supplies and whatnot. Okay. There's that one. Let's break out the darker pink. Ask me or my boss? No, that's fair. That's fair. All right, then let's grab the deep pink. Okay, a few dots here. There. Go. Okay, let's grab our Aurora Pink. Okay. Add a few extra dots in here. Here we go. All right, let's see. It is 11:57. We have like 2.5 left, but that would easily probably be another 20-ish minutes, knowing how long I take. So let's actually go ahead. Let's zoom out a little bit here. And let's remove this out from under here. Okay, hang on. Okay, so you can see We did all these ones up top for here, and then we have just the last couple on the end. And then that will call this lamp done. And I'll post a picture of it all finished and plugged in and light on and everything. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how that turned out. I had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, there's the Potterathon schedule in chat there. So take a look at that, find out when all the streams are. There's so much stuff happening this weekend. So, I mean, we've got crocheting, we've got lithophane, we've got polymer clay, we've got obviously coloring. There's so much stuff. As far as the lamp is concerned, the links are in the description below. You can use code Emily at checkout for 15% off. And you can take a look at that there. But aside from that, it's Wednesday, so have a great rest of your week. Rest of your week? I can't talk. Rest of your week. And I will see you all in a couple of days for a bunch of super fun stuff. All right. So thanks for being here. Ev, thank you again for your super chat. Everyone keep being awesome. And I'll see you in a couple days for loads of Harry Potter fun. All right. So I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.